casserole of fresh mussels, tomatoes, rice and potatoes. Before the days of electric and gas ovens, it would traditionally have been placed in a clay pot covered in coals and baked in a wood-fire stove, a hearty Sunday family favourite. So reserve this for a special occasion, a family gathering, and everybody will be very happy. As with all Italian bakes, this dish is built from the bottom up, starting with sliced shallots, oil, and thinly sliced potatoes. Pugliesi get very funny about how you say the name of this dish because it is potatoes, rice and mussel in that order, patate, riso, cozze. But in the north of Italy, sometimes we call it riso, patate, cozze, rice, potatoes and mussel, I guess because we have a preference for rice as an ingredient. And the Pugliesi don't particularly like that. Pinch of salt, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Season as you go when you're creating something with layers, and then you're always in control of your flavor. And some cherry tomatoes. Just cut them in half and arrange them on top. And this is the only technical part of this dish where you just have to, spend some time opening the mussels, which is a fairly easy thing to do, especially if you've got a knife like this that's a bit bendy, because you can get in there into the shell and just basically persuade it to open. And we want to pop it in here. I'm going to grab a little strainer. If there's any juices that come out of the mussels as I open them, I really want to trap them in here and add them to the dish. Another rice, and I am just going to scatter it on top, and as you can see, it falls into the open shells, and so as it bakes, it swells up, it absorbs all the beautiful mussel juices, the tomatoes, the olive oil, and it becomes just a wondrous, wondrous thing. Now, a little bit of seasoning, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. This is my parsley. Let's just chop it up and sprinkle it on top. Now, my controversial ingredient is pecorino. And I know Italians have been telling you all along that seafood and cheese don't go well together, and that is a fundamental rule, but like all rules, there's always a couple of exceptions, and this is one, because it adds that really extra salty flavor. So it's just a little grating on top. For the final layer, chop and add some more potato slices, fresh cherry tomatoes, a little more oil, some salt, and finish with some more pecorino. And now I'm going to get some water, and I'm going to go from the sides because I don't want to disturb the top here, and fill this up as far as the top layer, basically, so that the liquid will cook the rice and the potatoes in the oven, creating just the most beautiful flavor and texture. And this goes into a super hot oven. I'm talking about like 220. And then after 20 minutes, you turn it down to about 200 for another 40 minutes or so. Look at this. I mean, you take this to the table, people are gonna love you forever.